Hey everyone, and welcome to a new episode in the new series in which we celebrate the extraordinary Miss Chaka Khan. And as I told you last week, today we are going to be naughty. Who doesn't want to be naughty? I wasn't going in chronological order on these albums because for me it's also important to give you my feeling of these albums, the way that I discovered them. And so what you're going to do for me was the very first time I truly heard Chaka Khan, or at least put Chaka Khan, the person and the music together. So of course, right after that, I went and bought all of her albums, and I loved the album Naughty. And the reason why I got this one, it was because it was on special. You know, when you're a kid, that can make the whole difference. It was, on sale, and so I got it. And I loved the album cover with the little girl in the back. And again, this is going to be the time for me to talk about the extraordinary complicity between Arif Mardin, the producer, and Chaka Khan, the artist. And it's so important, and it's the I regret so much that Arif Mardin never worked with Diana Ross. He could have done the most extraordinary things, I'm sure, but that's the way life is. And I guess Diana Ross did other things that she wouldn't have done, so there should be no regrets. This is an extraordinary album, although it wasn't considered, top of the top. Now, this is her second collaboration with Arif Mardin, and what is extraordinary in this is that there are a few songs that are written by Nicholas Ashford and Valerie Simpson. Actually, there are two. The first and the very last song, and Clouds is the very first one, and it was a hit. So let's just listen to a little excerpt. Her voice, it really goes well with all of this rainstorm music. And I wanted you to listen to that little bridge where you have the cellos going a little crazy, and it sort of reminds you of Heaven Must Have Sent You by Bonnie Pointer, which was that part in the album, in the song, that drove me crazy. The next song is Get Ready, Get Set. It was also out as a single. This is where Miss Chaka Khan uses that very, very low voice of hers, that low range, get ready, get set, and it's just fantastic. And then she goes right up. Get ready, get set, it's nothing yet. All day, all night, it's something you can't forget. Get ready, get set, you ain't seen nothing yet. Mountain is a cover written by Jerry Ragovoy and Aaron Schroeder. It was covered by the incredible Dionne Warwick. And at the time when Dionne Warwick had an E to her name, and she had had a couple of albums that just didn't work, but they were pretty incredible. And she sang "Move Me No Mountains," and it just sounds amazing. And Chaka Khan brings it to the next level with, you know, her voice going up so high, and just it's just fabulous. It's always reminiscent to me of another "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," different version.
Move me no mountain, turn me no tide, swim in the ocean, long, deep and wide. Just say you love me, long, strong and true, and move me no mountain to prove you do. Move me no mountain to prove that you do.
So now we go to Nothing's Gonna Take You Away, which I love because it's one of those slow songs, but I'm putting on purpose the end of the song because, as I told you, this is what I adore in Arif Mardin's work, is when he puts two songs together. And here you're going to have a solo of a saxophone, and right on we're going to move into Naughty, which is the title track. Was not released as a single. It really could have done well. This album did medium well. It was okay, but just listen to this. It's the way the orchestra just starts and the way Chaka Khan goes into that song. It's just absolutely beautiful.
It all seems so enhancing for dancing. Ooh, just so naughty. Ooh, it's your body. Ooh.
So Nothing's Gonna Take You Away. Luther Vandross was one of the background vocalists on that song, and then it went on to Naughty. You're so naughty. I just love that song. Then we're going straight into Too Much Love, which is very, very dance oriented. Also could have been a huge hit. That's just the way things are. Albums, they take a lot of time to, like very good wine, they take time to become appreciated, but it's just so great. Let's just listen to that.
There's one more
track 7 is called All Night All Right, and if you listen very, very closely, you hear one of the musicians go, "Let's go, MF." And it's very funny because when I first got the album, it was on cassette and you couldn't hear it. I mean, you could. It wasn't edited, but you could barely hear somebody talk. And then Chaka Khan says, "Who said that?" And but on the CD, and then with, I guess, with the way things evolve, technology, you can really hear it now. But it's off the mic, but it's caught, and it's really, really good. And it starts the song so well because it's just one of those very vibrant, more the rock type Chaka Khan, and with an electric violin, which is played by Noel Pointer. I don't know if he's anything to do with the Pointer Sisters, but they're so. And the Pointers were all such incredible musicians. But it's just an amazing, amazing, amazing song, and that electric violin it just so captivating.
You're all alone. Well, so am I. We could dance all night. Are you willing to try? All right. Not in no hurry. Well, neither am I. You like the boogie? Just stop on by.
And what you did, I think it's one of my favorite songs.
It's been so long, I can't see straight. No fun to anticipate. Give it up, don't make me wait. Wait too long, 'twill be too late. When you open wide, inevitable steps inside. Take it in a stride, 'cause nobody can do.
Perhaps that is what makes me love the music so much, but that's also what is so magical about music. You just hear something and it reminds you of something in particular. Number 9 is Papillon aka Hot Butterfly. Sissy Houston, Luther Vandross, Mark Stevens were background singers, and it was one of the singles that was a disco hit. On Billboard, it was 43, and on R&B and hip hop albums, it was number 6. So you see the way the differences that there are between one chart and another, and nevertheless, it was enough to put her on the chart as a single solo artist.
A faded photograph I mailed to you with feelings I don't want to face, and a love song of surrender in blue. I remember when you took my breath away.
Chanson papillon, we were very young like butterflies.
Like hot butterflies.
And the very last song is Our Love Is in Danger. I absolutely love that song. You also have all of the background vocals that I had mentioned before, and Whitney Houston, who's singing. Could you imagine 16-year-old girl singing on backgrounds on a Chaka Khan album? And if that's not musical history for you, I don't know what is. Anyway, truly one of my favorite Chaka Khan albums, but I know I always say this to you, but really one of my favorites because it's just very, very dance oriented. It's 1980. We people of my age, we had come from a very, very traumatic times where disco was considered a dirty word, and people were very violent towards all the stars that we loved, and so of course we saw much less of them, and when we did see them, they would kind of change their style, and it was really a terrible time. It was kind of a witch hunt. There was a girl in my high school who had a T-shirt that read "Death to Disco." Do you imagine "Death to Disco"? I mean, we were kids, but nevertheless, today you see things, and it's just as bad. So, anyway, let's all forget about this and let's be naughty. And next week we're going to be every woman. So next week I'm going backwards with the very first solo Chaka album, simply entitled Chaka, and with the groundbreaking song I'm Every Woman, and also with an unbelievable duet. I'll see you next week. I love you all. Thank you. Bye bye.